殺すならせめておっぱいくらい飲ませてくれたって。
どうせ死ぬなら私が拾ってあげる。
死ぬのかよ。
So I just realized that nearly 10 years ago, a series you may have heard of with an extremely enticing plot, a brutally murdered high schooler, and a crimson-haired voluptuous demon spearheading the greatest harem of all time, released with season 1. Next year, 2022, will in fact be the DxD 10-year anniversary, and you know what that huge commemoration means. The perfect time to celebrate by releasing a new anime season. Now, I personally think if DxD was scheduled for 2021, with all the pushbacks we're experiencing lately, manga, novels, figures, anime, you name it, it's likely they could take advantage of the big 10-year anniversary and go all out with a season 5 come 2022. It also generally seems like they're gearing up for the next big DxD release because you have Ishibumi releasing his new Slashdog manga, Shin Highschool DxD, and a brand new DxD mobile game that original character designer Miyama Zero has done the insanely beautiful artwork for, probably too lewd for YouTube, so let's leave that for our Grimoire Heart Discord. Go join that link in the description. But while we wait on season 5, there's still plenty of DxD to be had. You can finally read the original DxD light novels officially translated by the publishers in Japan on global.bookwalker.jp and get $5 off any novels or manga on the site. That link will be in the description. And speaking of the DxD manga, it's also up on the site along with the special spin-off volume of Koneko and Asiya if you're into that. But we're Team Akeno on this channel, and volume 2 of the light novel is releasing this month, which you can go pre-order now. That link is in the description, and I'm hoping for more Akeno in volume 2, but we'll see. And I'm sure a lot of you already know and can tell us in the comments. Just leave out too many spoilers. I know thousands of you have been telling me for years to check out the light novels, and now finally we have the official translations, and I just finished volume 1. I love Issei's opening monologue about Rias' crimson hair and his blood-stained hands. Reading that again brings me way back to watching the anime for the first time. The novel felt a tad more raw than the anime because you don't have those visuals. I felt like Ishibumi was taking a lot of this fantasy from his real-life desires. Matsuda and Motohama talking about girls' chests and thighs. It's almost like they're based on 2 of his personal childhood friends, whether or not Ishibumi would actually say so. And I loved reading his descriptions of the characters for the first time, even beyond simply Rias is voluptuous and Issei couldn't stop staring at her. But he describes Rias as a sculpture in a museum and Akeno as a paragon of feminine virtue. Rias feels like this resolute, unparalleled force that's less captivated by Issei and more concerned with her duties in the novel, which I personally enjoyed. I feel like Rias was always over-infatuated with Issei to the point that she feels like an underwhelming heroine in the anime, which I know she becomes exceedingly smitten over time with Issei, but it's another reason I enjoyed Akeno's confidence in habitually toying with Issei's emotions. Akeno felt like this assertive matriarch in the anime, while I think Rias' body language in the anime and gentle tone of Yoko Hikasa, Rias' voice actress, show a bit more of her soft side, at least in season 1 from what I remember. But in the novel, well, volume 1 at least, Rias seems unwavering and just as interested in Issei as the rest of her chess pieces, and maybe that's because it's read from Issei's perspective in contrast with the anime where we get to see things from Rias' POV at some points. As for Akeno in the light novel, there wasn't enough of her in volume 1 to tell. Yes, the details of this demon, fallen angel world are explored further in the novel, and the powers or fights are a little more detailed, but since you're reading it and the story often falls back on Issei's attraction to the girls or his side quests or leading Asya to an abandoned church, it doesn't dwell on those overly nerdy faction moments for too long, which I like because I don't need a how a Shonen Jump Demon Blast works explained to me anymore. There is an explicit content warning on the front, so that shouldn't be Ishibumi's audience anyways, but I can kind of gauge the people who are fans of this series in Japan. I was at the Highschool DxD exhibit in Tokyo. I did see what kind of people came in. I even saw couples come in kind of laughing and smirking and enjoying the series for what it is, but a lot of light novels do suffer from unnecessarily drawn out sci-fi mechanics, and luckily this didn't, other than maybe chess mechanics, which Queen's Gambit has us all hyped up about anyways, so who cares. I think all around the light novel will complement what I've seen in the anime over the years rather than detract from it, and I'm interested to get to know Ishibumi a bit more. Apparently in his afterword he spoke about being a horror author previously and how growing up led to all of a sudden writing about women's chess, so bless you, Ishibumi, because thankfully the light novels feature some artwork I've never even seen before from one of my favorite artists, Miyama Zero, and I'm looking forward to more of that and more of his Akeno artwork hopefully in the future. Anyways gang, I am gearing up to feature some of the rarest Highschool DxD art pieces in the world and more from my collection that I've been building for years, mostly Akeno of course, but I mean come on, clearly I'm a fan of Rias as well. Drop a like for Best Girls. Let me know what you think in the comments about this anime coming up. Hashtag Team Akeno or Team Rias, though I do love Rias, so maybe we all are on the same team. You'll be able to check out some pics of my collection over on Insta and Twitter at soul_animation. Join our guild Discord, and don't forget you can grab the light novels over on global.bookwalker.jp. All those links in the description. Thank you all for subscribing, and I'll see you all soon.